That's what happened when I think about you. I get in my feelings, yeah.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can tell, I'm in a very good mood today. It's been such a good week. It's Tuesday. What am I on about? Good week. It's literally only just started. However, obviously a goal of mine is to stay consistent with YouTube and this dog's going ham. Can you stop? My goal this year, 2026, is to stay consistent with YouTube, to give you guys the best vlogs I can possibly do. However, when I'm overlooking my vlogs at the moment, there's a lot to them. I had my shoot prep. If you've not seen, go back and watch. I've done spend the days with me. I've done weeks away. I have not actually done just a quiet sit down, get yourself a cup of tea and shut up kind of vibe yet. No, I've not done that. So here we are, darling. I've not actually just sat down and chatted shit to you all yet. So I think it's time we sat, have a brew together, and I give you a short but sweet, honest rundown of the state of my current dating life. If I don't laugh, I'm gonna fucking cry my eyes out. So sit down, shut up, and take it all in because it's funny. Quite sad if you think about it. Let me just take a sip of this. But let's have a chat, sis. This video is actually about why I have suddenly come off dating apps and why I am celibate. I'm not gonna go into specific details about certain situations as much as I would love to name and shame. I'm not that type of person. Plus, the dating life's a joke as it is, guys. You don't really need to know the ins and outs. There were a few things that happened last year that really helped shape the person I am today. Honestly, it opened my eyes. What is my current status? I am single. That's it. Period. But I'm happily single. And I haven't got anyone's crusty son pissing me off at the moment. All right. But on a serious level, I actually feel really good about it. I'm not speaking to anyone. I'm not entertaining anyone at the moment. I'm actually in a really peaceful phase of my life. So I'm not being distracted. I'm just tunnel vision. I'm locked in. There's no other way to explain it. Just to go into a bit more detail about it, I've genuinely just come to the decision of you're not getting involved with me unless we're on the same page. Like, what are we doing? That kind of mindset has come from two major phases that I went through last year. And I've actually named these phases, self-reflection and all that. Phase one, I have called it, he is not ready, or the he's not ready situation, or the shut the fuck up and grow up situation. That's the best way to put it. But listen, darling, I'm gonna hold your clitoris when I say this. These men love leading us on. They love making you feel like you're the best thing they've ever spoken to. The energy is high at the start, the effort is there, they're so ready, they're so good at communication. Good luck. And then suddenly the energy shifts. They've panicked, they've changed their underwear, and then all of a sudden decided that they're not ready for a relationship. Darling, what have we been doing this whole time then? You're 34, mate. Like, what? Sorry, do you want to be in the club? We'll go then, absolutely. But my point with that situation, the thing is with me, I hate wasting people's time and I hate my time being wasted. So this all could have been avoided. If you knew you didn't want a relationship, darling, why are we chatting? Because you know what I want. I made it very clear. So what I am proud of last year is that I started calling people out on it. And when I say people, I was actively single last year. Yes, I dated numerous amounts of people.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On a pussy hole.
But I started calling these people out, especially the ones where I did feel a really strong connection with. If your energy dropped, I said it. If your communication changed, I said it. But constantly having to call things out with these men is draining. I can't lie, towards the end of last year, I just found myself mothering these men. Asking for basic things should be non-negotiable, right?
I'm not gonna period.
If we've just started talking and you say to me that communication is important to you, why am I the one tracking your energy when we're like 3-4 weeks in, darling? I'm sorry, but if communication is important to you, then communicate it with me. I think some guys don't realize that as women, we're big girls. We can look after ourselves, and we would much prefer you to turn around and just be like, listen, darling, it's just not working. I'm not really feeling it. Rather than just leading us on and making us think that you're feeling it. I honestly don't care. I've been speaking to you for about a month, mate. Like, it's not made that much of an impact in my life. But that's when I thought, I am tired. I'm drained. It's a lot of energy going into things that aren't working out, and I needed to take a step back. And that's when we go into phase two. And this is the energy shift realization. Yeah, I'm naming these phases. Every situation that I was in last year failed, clearly. Otherwise, I'd be happily married by now. But then I had to stop and think, is it them or is it me? It's you. Sort your shit out. I actually decided to remove men completely from the equation and do a little bit of reflection on myself. My goals, my training, my career, what I want long term, where I want to be. There was so much to think about. And I actually realized something. I know what I want in a relationship, and I know that I'm ready ready for a relationship. I'm secure in that. But there's so many things right now that I'm building in my life that need my full attention and dedication. So why am I putting all this emotional energy into men and into something that isn't quite aligned with what I want in life at the moment? But this is why I have chosen to go celibate. It's now March. I've been celibate since the start of January. Go me. But this isn't dramatic. I don't want this to be this like big thing. And this isn't like a men are trash situation. Like, I'm not saying it like that at all. This is genuinely for me to do some inner work. This is all about me and my own reflection and my own life right now and what I want. It's about energy. Energy is precious to me. I know what I can bring to the table with anything in life. And I can't lie, when you form a connection, especially a strong connection, a strong level of intimacy, a physical connection, an emotional connection, it takes a lot out of you when it doesn't work out. I wouldn't necessarily say the term is that I get hurt. You know what I mean? Single ladies, you know what I mean? Even everyone, women in relationships right now, we know the feeling when something doesn't work out and you felt a strong connection. I don't care what anyone says. Last couple of people that I dated weren't bad people. The connection was the problem. It was strong, it was intense, it was quick. It felt aligned at the time. And then suddenly it's just, I'm not ready for a relationship or I'm not feeling the same. And just naturally as a woman, like you do think it's you for a short period of time. You have to pull yourself out of that mindset. So then I just had to ask myself, why am I allowing myself to invest that far with someone before clarity is even established? So I have decided right now, I don't want any form of physical connection without emotional security. I physically can't give anyone access to me without any alignment. There's no more wasting 2 months of my life just to hear the words,
I'm not ready.
Absolutely not, darling. Absolutely not. I'm 30 next year. What? That's wrong. I'm actually 30 next year. That's disgusting. But you can imagine I'm at a point right now where I'm just going to be someone's phone.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That kind of energy is just draining. So that is why I've chose to go celibate. I need to get to know someone on such a deeper level rather than the physical sexual connection coming first. It needs to be deeper. We need to be aligned. We're not here to waste each other's time. I ain't turning the big 3-0 wasting time anymore, darling. That being said, that's also the reason why I've come off dating apps. The last few people I have dated have all come from dating apps. I've been on dating apps for years. They're draining. They're annoying. You can't quite understand the person. It takes a lot more energy to get to know the person when you do meet them on the dating apps rather than just finding that natural connection. And I always find like when you meet people naturally, you're going to find them in spaces where you actually are yourself. There's been a couple of guys that I dated last year where our jobs were completely different, our lifestyles were completely different. And yeah, it did work in some sense. In the long run, it's not going to work. So I'd much prefer to just meet someone naturally now rather than relying on the dating app. In all honesty, I have never felt more in control about my feelings and what I need to focus on and what I want from this year. And I love the fact that the first couple of months of 2026, it's not been about time wasting, not been entertaining things that don't serve me. We're in a good spot. And if you're in a similar spot, I would love to know. Comment below, let's have a chat about it because men stink. However, that is the end of my dating life update. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm about to go and meal prep before I take myself on a nice little date in Chester. If you do want more sit down videos like this or some honest chats, put some topics in the comments and we'll go from there. And if you did make it to the end of this video, comment with a love heart. Let's share the love. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Go and watch my other vlogs as well. I would love that. I spent so much time editing them. Don't take the mic. I hope you have the best week and I'll see you all in the next vlog. Thank you.